Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is AceMeister and today we will be continuing our journey through Horizon Forbidden West. So a brief recap on the previous episode, and after finally taking Gaia to be merged with Hephaestus at the Gemini Cauldron and having a brief chase of Hephaestus as he tried to escape our clutches, we finally merged them together with the help of Beta, and despite Zoe, Katalo, Errand and Alva all setting off their beacons at the same time in order to create kind of distractional power surges, the Zeniths unfortunately did indeed track us down, Gerard knocking out Aloy, and despite Val's best efforts to stop Eric the henchman, he was sadly speared through the midriff. And that was, yeah, that sucked. I didn't see that coming, to be honest. Well, I did in the immediate kind of moment when Eric had Val hung up by just his neck, holding him by the throat. I knew it was happening then, but before that, I didn't see that happening. So that kind of sucked. And we thought our heroes might be coming to an end momentarily, but as I had predicted way back in a previous episode when we first saw the Zeniths, Tilda stepped in and I don't know what she did, but there was a bright light and all of a sudden everything cut to another scene in which it seemed like Aloy was recovering from being knocked out. The Zeniths now have Beta, but Aloy is safe, and it seems like Tilda is on our side and maybe has some sort of plan to rescue Beta. So we're in some sort of underground bunker near to where their landing is. So that is where we're going to cut to now. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight back to where we left off the previous story episode. Let's go. Okay, so here we are, guys. We're in the underground bunker that is called Tilda's Mansion, apparently, which is just outside this zone that we are yet to discover. And yeah, we kind of want to figure out what Tilda's angle is as to why she rescued Aloy, and is seemingly stopping the plans of Eric and Gerard.
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain.
Examine the art. Okay. Did not predict that. Aloy has a point though. She's still mourning the loss of her friend. However, we shall do as the objective requires. So which painting is it we're supposed to be examining? I don't see any purple anywhere to indicate where we're supposed to be looking. Let's go up here. No, oh, okay. It's just examine this, whatever this is. Not sure.
Stunning, isn't it? Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's golden age.
I am on the. Joe, I'm gonna leave this in. You guys aren't. You guys. Oh, I'm terrible. There we go. We're on gameplay now. Oh
this is
my
Van Vianen's leaded ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Van Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
A memorial?
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
Okay, play it back. That's where we started from. That's where Aloy woke up, and now we're in this room with all these paintings. Wow. I think I've done that once before, but I didn't get as far in as I got this time round, so there we go. A complete mess up from me, but now you have perspective on what I was talking about. You're just going to see my big face for the first minute of this game, of this gameplay. Alright, let's open this door.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back, and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee.
Always
building
is.
an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Yeah. Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
Okay, well, I definitely have questions, so I'm glad we have the question wheel back. Yeah, because that was a lot to take in. I'm very bad at taking in information the first time around. You guys probably seen that by now, but yeah, let's go over everything so we know what's what. So let's start with the Zenith plan.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
Who is this voice actor? She seems, I don't know, has some sort of sense of power to this voice actor. like she's got a presence that I feel is familiar, but I don't know if I'm just making that up or if it's, yeah, if that's true, because she's good, whoever she is. I'm very believing in this character. Right. Let's ask about Silence and what he's up to.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tenakth rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tenakth army, Victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Let's ask about Elizabeth.
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
Let's keep on probing about Elizabeth.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning, a touchy subject in those days, because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't. But she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
Yes, I think you do. These seem to be lead-on questions that I have missed. So let's go back to talking about the Tanakh for the moment.
Regala's only interested in killing Hikaru and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hikaru.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside.
And unfortunately, that's the price that is sometimes having to be paid, I think, Aloy. in order to achieve a greater goal. As sucky as that sounds. Right. Let's move on to... I think the Zenith base needs to come last, so I'm going to move on to focus.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way.
Mm.
Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure.
Smart.
When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not.
No, of course not.
It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
I don't think you should be so cold towards this woman, Aloy. She definitely seems genuine as to helping us.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
Why join Far Zenith is the correct question to be asking next.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future.
Of course.
One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the
Unsurprising.
time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again. but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
Okay. Let's continue.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes, though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
It's funny how those with honesty often underestimate the scope of bad people's capabilities in terms of, you know, how inhumane they can be. And then on the opposite side, it's funny how those that are ignorant and wish for things that are to only benefit themselves will often underestimate the capabilities of those who want to do good, as it were. It's an interesting dynamic, that's for sure. Okay, what about this place?
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life.
It's
A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her.
It's a fair perspective.
I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Yeah, that's pretty clear as to how Beta has acted ever since that she was in the base with us and with Val. And unfortunately, she doesn't have that anymore. Okay, finally, the Zenith base.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
Well, I don't know why. I don't know why it's saying there must be another way, but it does sound like a plan. So let's finish this now that we have context to which angle Tilda is coming from and what the path is going forward.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth.
I see.
Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it. What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise, okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
I think it can be done.
Whispers. I wonder if we'll find that out later
I'll
on.
contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenakt. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Not if. When.
Okay.
Errand, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... We're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Okay. So returning to the base. What my question is, does that interlude count as a main quest? I think it did, didn't it? Let me just 1 second. In fact, yes. Give me 1 second whilst I calculate whether that interlude was counted as a main quest. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and indeed that interlude did count as like one of the main quests. So obviously we're done in terms of doing one quest, one main story quest per episode, but we're only like what 35-40 minutes into this video, so I'm not going to make it that short. So
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
one moment.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
Okay, that's just a text thing. What was I saying? Yeah. So whilst I've been making progress off camera, I have done quite a lot. Well, I've done all of them basically. I've done all of these rebel camps, and that kind of plays into the narrative about Regala readying herself for war, basically, with the Tenakt. But as I say, we've been slowly dismantling her her bases of operations piece by piece all over the map. So if I go into here and I highlight these, you can see that all of these kind of things have been taken care of. These are all her bases of operations, all these small ones, and all these big rebel camps as well. So that has culminated in one final quest with Errand, which I believe is the first forge. Yes. So if we go to the map, that is also at the base. So I'm hoping not to trigger the next story by talking to Errand. I hope it triggers the quest first, but of course we're only going to find that out if we return to the base. So that is what we're going to do. It is a heck of a long way from where we are at Tilda's mansion to the base. So as always, I'm going to cut, and I will see you guys over there in just a second. Okay guys, so whilst I'm making my way back to the base here, I'm going to play a little clip that is playing into the storyline of Regala's rebels and the Sons of Prometheus, and how all that ties up. So yeah, play the clip now. Okay, I just defeated like basically all the rebel other than this one. I've defeated like all the other rebel camps, and so now we're talking to this.
Speed with me. I promise I won't bite.
We're talking to Gatak, who is the leader of the Tanakh that is opposing all these rebel camps. So let's see what she's got to say.
Hair as red as the blight. I knew my eyes weren't playing tricks on me. You're Aloy, Hikaru's champion. My name's Gatak, leader of Fox Squad for the Lowland clan.
Your squad made quite the entrance.
Lowlanders know how to use the element of surprise. My squad's been cutting this camp's supply lines for quite some time. But we knew assaulting its gates would be the only sure way to recover the village. Didn't think we'd get Hikaru's champion as backup, though. But we should be thanking you. Fenrise is a sacred place to my clan. Here we train for the trials that make us into full-fledged soldiers. And here we are marked as such when the trials are won. It is where Hikaru himself became a soldier.
Bit of backstory there.
So taking this place was a show of strength by Regala.
A failed one,
Indeed.
thanks to you. We'll return it to its former glory and defend it from any rebels in the area.
Sounds like you can take care of things from here then. I'll get going.
I hope we meet again.
Yeah, I've no doubt we probably will.
Promise I won't bite.
Alright, that's another objective complete. Okay guys, so you join me back here at the base, and now that we have a bit more context as to who the Sons of Prometheus are and how the rebel camps are played into this story, we now get to see if Errand knows more as to the location of where these last holdout rebels are. This is the
When
main
you're
story.
wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get 1 damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kutalo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... At least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll
Sweet.
be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
True to form, Errand.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
Okay. But I want to do the quest with the Errand. Ah, good. Okay, we now have that option. She said she was east, right? And east is back towards... is back towards Plainsong and everything else. So, I believe that Errand's quest is out to the west. So we can now do that. Okay, so we took a little bit of what should be the next story episode 27, I believe. This is 25. But that's okay because we couldn't avoid it. So it gives us more context as to what's going on. Sets the stall out for what's to come. But as I said, first let's talk to Errand and see if we can't do this side quest.
I thought you were gonna go fight some Tanakh.
I wanted to check in with you first.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just, picking up the pieces like everyone else. I'll be there when you need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh, good. I'm glad you're back.
So am I. I was hoping you could help me with something. It's about the Tanakh rebels, and it also has to do with the Oseram.
Really? That doesn't sound good. Let me know what I can do to help.
Okay, good. That's triggered into the quest of finding this final rebel outpost. So let's do some more chatting. Because it has been a while since we caught up with Errand and everybody else. Actually, no. Yeah, no, sorry. I'm back and forth. Let's just fill out everything, because I feel like we've skipped some of these optional conversations recently, so let's do this.
Do you think Zoe will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
She is level-headed.
Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my
absolutely
sister
correct.
said, anyways. You're more than welcome to have some.
Maybe another time.
Let yourself go, Aloy. Well, after defeating the Zeniths, maybe.
Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more plants in here. Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, the place is fine as it is. Metal might be plain, but it's sturdy. Nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of vegetation?
Maybe a bit of both. Okay, I think we could do that for quite a bit, so I'm not going to keep on pressing it. Let's go to the training now.
You look tired.
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Errand.
Let's do one more, and then we'll ask about the Sons of Prometheus.
I know you hate waiting, but you'll have to stay back here a little longer.
Well, you go do what you gotta do, but are you okay? It's not just Varl we lost. Beta's gone. I almost lost it when I realized my sister had been taken by Dervahl back in the Sundom.
I'm getting her back. That's all that matters.
Understood.
Yeah, don't underestimate the stubbornness of your leader. Stubbornness isn't the right word. Persistence of your leader. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Right, Sons of Prometheus time. Let's ask about it.
I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tanakh rebels. They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Karj as it gets. They definitely have a base, a place called First Forge. We just have to find it.
First Forge? I think I know where that is. I was back in Barren Light checking up on the Vanguard when my focus picked up on another one of these. An Oseram. I thought he was strange, so I decided to have a little chat with him. When he saw me coming, he ran. Caught up with him and he tried to crush his focus. But there was still data on it. A bunch of locations and coordinates. One of them was called First Forge. Didn't know what it meant, till now.
Way to go,
Nice
Errand.
job.
Yes.
Now you know me. Ancient tech expert.
Sure.
Did any of that data mention a woman named Asera? She's the one who's running the group.
Oh no. You remember how Durval had a band of freebooters that retaliated against the Karja? Well, she was one of them. First female tinker in the claim to run her own forge. But when her family got killed in the Red Raids, she went bad. I mean, real bad. I thought she was dead, though. Taken out by one of Murad's guys.
She's not. And she wants revenge against the Karja. But I'm not gonna let it happen. Send me those coordinates, okay?
Now hold on, Aloy. I'm coming with you. Asera's the last of a line of killers that murdered Ursa. I need to be there when she goes down.
Of course. Send me the location and I'll call you when I'm close.
All right, then.
All right, then. Sounds like a plan. Let's not play Strike. Just saw that. Right.
I need to get going.
You better get there before Katalo tries to take on Regala's entire army by himself. Yeah, do me a favor. Don't go disappearing on us again.
I'll do my best.
So it sounds like if we go to First Forge, Errand will meet us. Yeah, Errand will meet us there. So where is... Oh, wow. Okay, is this First Forge? It is. Wow, that's a long way away. Oh, man, I just trekked all the way from here. I know I could just, like, travel via the campfires, but I like to... I'm going back to how it was before. I like to do everything as it was and travel the land. So, yeah, that'll be another cut. I will see you guys just outside of First Forge. See you in a moment. Okay, guys, so we're just at this campfire where we will rest and call Errand, and then we will finally take on the sons of Prometheus and hopefully put an end to all of this. So let's do that.
Hey, Errand. I'm close to Asera's base. Think you can join me?
On my way. So, you ready to take down some very nasty Oseram?
First, we have to figure out a way in.
We'll never get in unnoticed.
Your armor.
Nope. There we go. Is this helmet off now? It is.
I had to come looking.
Oh, come on. Hit him in the head already. Thank you.
I need some help here.
What do you need, Errand? Where are you? You're alright. You're fine.
And I'm back in the fight.
You never were out of it. Okay. So let's take out this sniper dude next. Let's get rid of his helmet. Oh, that did get rid of his helmet. Okay. Come on.
You want a taste of this?
Oh yeah, there we go.
Strike back!
In the face.
I grab it if you need
This
it.
guy could be an issue. Let's just
Ah,
hit him in the
Come on,
bottom.
shoot her through!
Oh my god.
Boom! I can keep this going.
Target hit!
You mean to do that? We're on a roll.
Well, can you take care of that guy for us, Errand?
Aloy, for you.
You did? Oh, well done. Well played, sir. Oh, you survived the
that
headshot
crunch
by a
from here.
smidge. Take a second. Okay, that was decent. Who else we got lined up? Because I know there's going to be more.
We need to find them quickly now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's a couple more back there. Let's heal up again.
Hey, watch this!
Oh, that was a good one.
Idiot meets hammer.
That wasn't quite enough, so let's do one more.
That's one less.
It is one less, Errand. Slowly taking apart these guys, bit by bit. I would have liked to stealth this, but Errand had other ideas, which doesn't surprise us, does it? Okay, it's 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Still quite a few more. Oh, and there's another big guy. Okay, let's take his helmet off with one of these.
Well, I'll just leave it here then. Oh, they weren't expecting that.
Yeah, let's do one of these.
Hey! Let's take him out. This is almost over. But you need some ammo?
I think I hit Errand there, but that's okay. He can take it hit. Oh, I hit him in midair. That was an excellent arrow to the face. Ooh, it's getting a bit congested up in here. Let's make some space for ourselves. Errand, can you go sort that guy out for us? There's a good chap.
It's a blood flow, doesn't it?
Oh, my own one didn't work.
I love this hammer.
You can't cancel that move once you
Now we're talking.
start it. Okay, well, Errand did his job, so I'm not going to complain. Let's create a couple more arrows because we need them.
Knew I'd find you.
So he's got a launcher of some sort, so let's do one of these jobbies.
Gotta get more ammo.
Oh, he's got a helmet as well. Can you remove your helmet, good Sir Knight? Nope, I missed. Come on.
Firing on the Nora!
I want you dead.
I want you dead.
Yeah, it's all right. I got this.
Ow.
It's here when you want it.
Okay, how many more
Not
rebels
fair,
we got left?
But it'll do.
That one's got a helmet as well. I had a feeling that would happen, but I didn't think it would knock her off the bridge like that. Okay, let's get back up here. Or let's not get back up here. Come on, Aloy.
Hey, what's this? Idiot meets hammer.
Oh, I'm so happy we get to do a mission with Errand.
Not again!
Yeah, I'm here to fight. How about you? Pick it up if you need it.
What else we got?
This'll help.
We keep hitting this guard shield. There we go.
Smack! Take this.
Good
and
shots.
Take him down.
Are you still dealing with that guy underneath? No, you're not. You defeated him. Well done, Errand. Okay. Who else wants some? There's a guy up the top there. Nope, he moved.
Someone dropped their helmet.
Okay, I got his helmet. Oh, he got me. Wow, I thought I dodged. Errand, would you like to do the honors? Okay, this guy.
Come back and face me.
Hey, you want me to hit you again?
Go on, Errand. Have him. Have him. Oh, running away, are we? Oh, he's running at me. Not a good idea. I'm going to take you down.
I think that's all of them. But I don't see a Sarah.
Oh, good point.
She has to be here somewhere.
I think I saw some doors in the back.
Check them out.
Do you want to lead the way, Errand, to that? Because I did not see those doors. Let's loot this one over here. Oh, are those the doors at the back there, just on our right? I think they might be. Yes, the waypoint has appeared. Let's grab one of these. And let's head through the door. Oh, right. Open the gate. Open the gate, mate.
What was that?
It sounded
Oh,
like a
sorry, that was
tripwire.
my terrible Australian
Be
accent,
careful,
Errand.
Aloy. Sarah really likes her booby traps.
And you still like the sound of your own voice, Errand.
Sarah.
I was hoping you'd make it this far, Nora. If my men were as competent as you, I would have wiped out the Karja a long time ago. It's a shame I'll have to kill you.
Enough games, Sarah.
Not such a shame to kill you, lugnut. See you soon.
I think she's trying to hurt my feelings.
Let's find her.
I think with that amount of confidence in her voice, she has one final trick up her sleeve.
I don't think so.
She took out the bridge. We have to find a way through.
Well, that being one of them. That being one of those tricks. Is there a...
Aloy, there's a draft here. It's got to be another path.
Too bad there's no way to get to it.
Yeah, hold that thought.
There's always another way. Let's see if we can find it.
Yes, I was wrong.
Okay.
That can be handy once in a while.
More than once in a while, Errand, surely.
You okay?
I will be when we catch Sarah. Keep going. You know, now what are we
We don't
supposed
have a
to do?
choice. I got this.
Should have thought of that.
Come on.
We got previous history with not finding trees to push over, so we weren't going to miss that one. Can I?
Wires.
Yes. I can dismantle this. There we go. Onwards. These chases, they often feel a bit elongated and unnecessary, I have to say. They're a bit of a quintessential part of a side quest. What is this? Ooh.
These look like machine pens.
I didn't expect to find a workbench and a stash chest in here, but okay. The music has weirdly gone away. Okay, well, let's continue through this exit and see if it comes back. Oh, well, I have to say, if you guys are going to play this, what the heck? Oh, okay. It's, we shouldn't have gone out this way, maybe? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna say my thoughts on that in a moment after this cutscene.
Sweet time.
We can't let you finish what Dervahl started, Sarah.
This ends here.
Funny. I was about to say the same thing.
Alright, what machine do we have to...
Ha! Fighting time!
Okay. This guy should... Ow! I was going to say these guys shouldn't be too
Shock
difficult.
this thing and see what happens. Ah! They won't like that. Ah!
Whoa! Did another attack. I wasn't expecting it to do a follow-up attack so quickly. Can't see what I'm doing. There we go.
I need help. Let's get the last.
Oh, you two. Oh, ow. I thought that would take them both out, but it didn't. Oh, it took one of them out.
Aloy, over here.
Ow! Let me get out from underneath this tree. Okay, is she hanging onto the cliff? Awkward spot. Okay. One more. I I said one more. Dang it.
Only one left.
There we go. There's another one. Is this a Sarah? It is a Sarah. Okay, so she could take more than just a couple of arrows.
I need some help here.
What's up? Ow! Oh, she's got one of those. What's up? Oh, revive Errand. Okay. Can't really do that in the middle of this thing. Okay, come on. Let me revive him.
Oh, we all need help sometimes.
Okay, this woman is annoying. Where is she?
Aloy.
Okay, that hurt her quite a bit. Let's do a precision arrow to the head, see if that takes down our health quite a bit. Oh, it did, but she also hit us. Precision arrows take so long to draw back. Why am I in the crawling position?
I'm not giving up.
Okay, I've had enough of shooting from below. I'm gonna go and take the fight to her. If I can, which I can't. Okay, well... oh, this fight is a mess. I don't like it when fights become a mess. She's gone from her perch. Where is she? Oh, she's over there.
You are just a figurehead. You serve those
And they went boom.
I'm not done yet. Finish her.
I'm not gonna finish you with arrows. I'm gonna come face to face.
You should have joined the couple.
Alright, she's down. She's gone. She's history. She's bye-bye. Search a Sarah. Okay. Ooh, she's got her own bow. Okay, we'll take that. And do I need to go to Errand to finish this? I believe I do. Let's heal up. Okay, that is that done and dusted with. Hello, Errand.
You okay?
Red raids, and my sister's death, Sarah's little army. Yeah, it feels like the bloodshed never ends. And the pain it causes. I hope it's really over this time.
Me too. But you did good. I'm serious. We couldn't have stopped this without you.
Well, I'm glad I could help. For once, I guess. Should we head back?
You go on ahead. I'd like to take a look around first. Make sure Sarah didn't leave any more surprises behind.
Okay. I'll see you later, then. By the forge, I could use a drink.
Poor Errand, being a bit hard on himself. Okay, that is that done. And I believe that we're very close to having everything done. Game progression. Let's see if that matches up to what we had a little while ago, which is this here. So I think the only thing we've got left is a vista point, right? Was that oh, and the melee pit. So okay, that I think counted as an errand, not a side, I believe. Yeah, because we've got 6 left because there's 28 sides. So that's everything. Okay, so that wasn't really part of Regala's. Well, it was. The camps were all Regala, but the ones that were, the person that was heading it was an Osseram splinter person who was heading the operations of building all her camps and resources and supplies up for Regala. Okay, I think that makes sense. I think that's what happened. I'll have to go back and review because I'm sure I've got something wrong somewhere. But yeah, that is everything for that side quest, and that is everything for this episode. We're very close to the completion of the game now. I need to go and finish off those 6 remaining side quests, as you can see, because as I explained at the last episode, I've had to do this a bit out of sequence on my side, but you guys will be seeing episode 24 before, which is a side quest episode, before this one, which is a main story episode 25. Okay, that is all we have time for, I believe. Yeah, and looks as though we're building towards the finale of this story and this game. Tilda is indeed going to help us, and Silence apparently is still in it for defeating Regala and defeating the Zeniths and helping us save the Earth. Even if he is doing it in a sneaky kind of way, in which he doesn't really ever include Aloy, because as Zena, what's her name? I've forgotten already. I am so bad. I am the son of my father, and my dad is a teacher, and teachers are notoriously bad. Tilda, there we go. That's the little notes I have before the episode in order to get going. Tilda, yes. As Tilda said, he underestimates Aloy, and as I was saying, finish that thought, but finish one thought before you start another, Glenn. I am the son of my dad. My dad is a teacher, and teachers are ironically notorious for forgetting names, or at least my dad is, definitely. But anyway, that's enough of that. I am bad at remembering all the details, but I am still very much enjoying the story, and yeah, I'm really, really excited to finish off this game and finish the story, and hopefully finish everything as we intend it to be, which is Aloy fending off the Zeniths, fending off Regala, and saving the Earth, so that yeah, she can finally live a life of peace. Because boy does our Aloy deserve it after everything she has done. Okay, enough spiel from me. I will see you guys in the next episode, but before I do, I'm just going to remind you guys that if you did enjoy this episode, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss the next episode. That is everything. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.